Okay, welcome back everyone. Just to show you, we're going to start this painting today. A few of the people in my WhatsApp group want to have a go at this. It's in a poppy dance series that I did. And we're going to start from scratch as usual. So this is a print of it that I have because the original was sold. So we'll go with it. Okay, and here we go. We have all the colours there set out for you. So we'll start off by showing you the colours. First of all, as you can see, we've bright aqua green, and do you know what that is? That's going to be our base colour. It's a beautiful colour. We all know that. We're all familiar with it from all my other paintings because I use a lot of it. Then we have, I have that in the basic. That's all you need because you're covering the whole canvas. And by the way, it's about 14 inches by 14 inches or so, this canvas. I happen to have a square one, so I'm going to use that. You can use any type of canvas you want. You know, you can go for the normal size one that we use. You know, it's 28 by 35 centimeters. You know, about 14 by 10, 14 by 12, whatever you want. And as normal, we have it all taped up on the edges. The same idea. Keep a nice white border when we're finished. Okay, well that's your bright aqua green. Then you're going to have some cadmium yellow as well, which is going to go into the foreground. I'll show you that. That's the cadmium yellow that we use. And obviously we're going to have the red, cadmium red medium for the poppies themselves, the base colour of the poppies. And then there's going to be a light green permanent, which will cover a lot of this aqua green, but we're going to leave little bits of it peeping through to give the sense of grasses, okay? Then to move on to the stems of the poppies, you know, if you have sap green, we go through all of these, by the way, as we're painting it. Don't worry, you'll explain everything. If the stems of the poppies are either going to be a deep green permanent, okay, if you have it, deep green permanent, or I didn't bother writing it down, or a sap green. If you don't have a deep green permanent or sap green, just put a little bit of dark blue into the light green permanent and you'll get a deeper green for the stems, okay? Then the actual connection at the top part of the stem connected to the poppy is going to be deep turquoise, okay? Deep turquoise. So if you have that, if you don't have that, just add a little bit of black even to your light permanent green just to deepen it. I know, or even a bit of red might be even better. You know, the black might kill it altogether. Then we have, what else do we have here? We have our turquoise deep, yeah, we did that. Then we have the magenta medium, which is going to be lovely little inspirational colours in the poppies themselves. And a bit of cadmium orange as well for highlights in the poppies. And then a cadmium red deep. I have it here in golden because I can't find my Liquitex one. And that's going to be for the shadow areas of the poppies. Now if you can't get cadmium red deep, you know the usual, add a little bit of blue to your cadmium red medium and that will deepen it for you. And look, before I forget as well, there was another colour there I was going to use, but I'll wait until we get to it because it's an inspirational idea. But these are your basic colours, okay? So there's 1 to 9 there. So freeze that, have a look at them. If you have any colours similar to them, they don't look exactly the same, we'll go with it, okay? So we'll put that over there and we're going to start immediately. Because I have my light permanent green out here, look, do you see it? Already, well, it's straight from the tube, I didn't have to mix it. Add a little bit of water to it to get a nice consistency. I'm using my big square flat, by the way. It's not the biggest one because as I'll show you again, this is well, I have bigger ones than this, but if you have a big one like this, go for your big canvas and really let colours fly, okay? So what we're going to do is, we're going to get the idea of, first of all, on top of the aqua green, this idea of lines like this. Just get in lines like that, loose lines, okay? Very loose all the way across. Can you see that? And I'm using the tip of the brush like this to get a thin line, because if I use it on the flat, it'll be that thick. But we want a thin line at the top. Okay, we'll go over these again to make them more definite. But what we want to do is we want to give this idea of there's grasses here in the distance and we're peeping through them, okay? And you see the way I'm trying to purposely make them go in different directions. Some of them are slightly thicker than others as well, because we want that effect, you know, you want to have that effect where, you know, there's bigger pieces of grass or stems or whatever, you know, blowing in the wind. Now can you see that this idea? Okay, we're going with this. There's no rush at all, take your time. You have all the time in the world to do these paintings. And you can learn so much even from this little part here, just about rhythm and positioning and composition, just something as simple as that. because we don't want to make it look like a fence. So you actually have to think about the strokes before you put them on, okay? You could even put them on first if you wanted with a little bit of pastel, okay, or a little pencil or something, or a thin brush with the colour on it, just to space them out. Now, do you see we have those, okay? And what we want to do though is we want to close it up down here. So we're going to bring another one I can see down here to try and close up that gap a little bit. And then we'll bring another one here, let's say, to close that gap. Because what's going to happen is the green is going to take over down here. So we're getting them closer together, if you understand. We're filling up these gaps in the middle for the bottom half of the canvas. But we're varying them as well. Do you see the way they're going up and down? There's another one down here, another one up here, just to get that sense of movement and rhythm into it. Okay, down here again, this position, we'll put it up a little bit higher, another one lower here maybe, and then another one, as long as they're not exactly all the same height. You know, you want that difference in height to give the sense of movement and, you know, the wind sifting through these grasses in the background. Don't forget now, this is just your background, okay? It's a backdrop to the poppies. But it is important as well to have this lovely color contrast for them, okay? You can see moving across here. I'm trying to do it as simple as possible. And then as we come down even more, then we're going to color in the greens, the aqua green in the background. But we're still going to stick to the same idea as if they're different heights of grasses. Okay? Because we want it'll be fully green by the time we get to the bottom. Okay? And what I'll do is, I might need more paint, but we can get all the way down here, here. Can you see the way it's coming together now? And we'll have to reinforce these other colors again coming up here when it dries, as if they're going into, okay, into the grasses as well. They're longer ones, and they're also playing a part. They're playing the part in the poppy dance, because they're doing the backdrop for this lovely poppy dance. Okay, you see the way I'm doing? I'm doing quite fast now. Just you could slow down the video. You can stop it at any stage. You can see, you know, where we're going with it in that sense to slow it down. But this is the best way to approach it. You don't want to get too complicated with the lines, okay? Sometimes, you know, the lines will just happen before you. You won't even have to think about them. Okay, they'll just appear and you'll say, oh my God, look, I'm after doing that. And you can do this over and over again. If you don't like it, then you just come back in with the light aqua green on top and you start forming the lines from the other side, if you know what I mean. Okay, you'd start painting in the light aqua green on top and dividing up the light permanent green. Okay, I know it's confusing, but they nearly have the same name as well. Okay, can you see that? Yeah. Best thing is to slow down the video and you'll have a better chance of seeing it. Okay, we're going in there like that. We're going right out to the edge with this. And then as we come down here, it's going to be all green, because they're all in clusters now, so we can't see any light coming through. Okay, I'm going to put a little more green, because it uses up a fair bit of green. It's much bigger canvas now than the other ones that we use. Okay, a little more green out of my messy palette, and get that in there just because it's all clustered now, and it's obliterating that lovely aqua green coming through from the background, because we just want this sense of a little bit of play on the grass. Okay, you'll see when I finish it now, we'll dry it, I'll dry it, and then I'll reinforce them and you'll get the idea yourselves. And remember, this is just a background, okay? It's just a background. Your life doesn't depend on it, okay? So going in here again at the bottom of this, I'm practically scooping it on now with the square flat brush, or the bright as they like to call it in all of the books. I'm actually running out of it there again, but I mean, I'm just going to go straight for the tube this one. Put it on for that, and you'll see the idea then about well, we're emphasizing, like, we're exaggerating the size of the grasses, you know, in order to suit our composition. Okay, and this is straight on from the tube now, but I'm getting that sense in there. Okay, can you see that? And what I'll do then is I'll go over some of these as I dry them, and this will give you the sense of looking through grasses, different lengths. You know, you can go back over them and you say, okay, I'm going to make that one a little bit higher there because it's a bit too short, and it'll look better to get that length into it. Okay, Maybe that one a little bit higher as well. That one over there a little bit higher. They're short enough, they're grand. Okay, this one's slightly higher as well. Okay, and what we'll do then is we're going to dry these, reinforce any of the other ones. That's what I'm looking for now as well. And we'll come back to that in a few minutes, okay? It'll just take me a minute to dry, and relax and take it easy, okay? Do it slowly. Okay, see you soon.